Hi, fire signs. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of April 1st through the 2nd. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in that order. So Aries, what are the messages for Aries this week? What are the messages for Aries this week in life and love? Okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Ooh, I love this, Aries. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. So this is really calling for you to be swift. Be swift this month, okay? Take action, be swift, be in the moment, and that's going to be a really good energy for you really good energy for you this week, not month, week. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, or not at the bottom of the deck, your primary card, we have the Five of Swords and the crossed by the Seven of Cups. This is really interesting because this is talking about ending battles and ending fights, or just the fact that there isn't any tense energy in your realm. Okay, you have options. You always have options of how to act. And I think this week you're choosing to act appropriately, really, in life and love. Okay, you have endless amounts of energy. You're coming from the past. You have had endless amounts of energy. And I think moving into your future Aries, one thing that you're trying to do is you're trying to meld these two. Now, could this be an air sign coming into the picture? Yes, it definitely could be an air sign. We could be dealing with another Aries too if you're looking at a love reading. So we could be dealing with a Sagittarius too, somebody that comes and goes. But what I'm seeing with these two cards, Aries, is that you've come from a place of expending a lot of energy on things. So that's beautiful. And that's great. However, I think this week you're going to try to be a little bit more strategic about how you spend your time, how you spend your money, how you communicate with people. So you're moving from, yes, I'm taking action. I'm taking a lot of action. I'm going to continue taking action, but I'm also going to make sure that I'm doing it in the most appropriate way possible or the best way possible. So that's beautiful. And the reason is because while you may be seeing the fruit from your labor, you are starting to get a little tired. And as we have been approaching your solar return, if your solar return isn't this week and it's next week or a couple weeks away, you're going to be feeling this a little bit. But then as we go into your solar return, you have this type of energy. So here you are. This is basically just you choosing, Aries, to be in charge of your time, of your money, of your energy, everything. Okay. And how you see yourself, though, you like to be a little bit more organized and planning oriented, which is the Emperor attitude and the King of Swords attitude. So while your overall energy is a lot of busyness this week, you're going to be going and coming and going and coming and just roll with the punches. You're going to feel a little out of control. Now, in love, could this be somebody coming back? Could these be people coming back? Yes. Knight of Swords, air sign, Knight of Wands, fire sign. There could be people rushing back from the past. That's very likely. If they are coming back from the past, they are going to be wanting to communicate. And your fear is that they're not going to want to put work into the situation. And the outcome is that in fact, they don't really want to put a lot of communication and work into the relationship. Now, if we're not talking about love here, you're feeling a little out of sorts because you're going to and fro all over the place. We do have the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles here. So this is how other people see you. So while you've taken a very concerted effort, made a very concerted effort to slow down and think through things before acting, people are going to see you in this light. So your communication is going to be, Aries, a lot more to the point, a lot more honest. There's not going to be all this kind of flitting around and storytelling. And it's like, no, I'm doing this and I need X, Y, and Z in order to make it happen. And that's it. So you're getting respected for your communication. They're seeing it as different than normal. However, they are seeing it as solid communication. Hopes and fears is that because you're not putting forth a lot of like overextending your energy in work, you're feeling like you're not being successful or you're feeling like you're not building anything. But that's just a fear. Okay, there's different ways to do stuff. You're now starting to think through things a little more before acting. Page of Cups. So again, with you taking on this energy of the Knight of Swords, a very, very, very calculating, self-assured, intellectual individual, you are going to be removing a lot of the emotional, passionate discussion from your vocabulary, at least this week, because I think you have other stuff on your mind. That's basically it, Aries. I think you just have other stuff on your mind, all right? Okay, let's pull some advice and guidance real quick. There was the Empress again. Advice and guidance for Aries. The Fountain, go with the flow. Temperance, in the Moon. Nine of Swords. Okay, just don't stress yourself out. That's basically, okay, there's going to be things you don't know. There's going to be things you can't control. Go with the flow, all right? Be positive. This is very much a going with the flow card. So be positive, go with the flow, keep your emotions even keeled, and try not to really get stressed out. Because look, again, stuff is working. You are building something. It's just making you a little tired at this time, okay? All right, Aries, I love you. Let's move on to Leos. Move on to Leos. Hi Leos, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for life and love. Leos, Leos, Leos. Be sure to watch your monthly video. Those are also posted on my website. A lot more in depth. Okay. I'm using the Anna K Tarot deck. Major transformation going on for you this week, Leos. Okay. All right. Major transformation. And here you are. Queen of Swords. Loving every minute of it, basically. All right. So you being in charge of your situation, you may be needing to save money withhold communication from somebody, something along the lines of you being in control. So in a good way, not a negative way. They get a little frustrated because you're withholding things from them, but that's okay. It's all part of your bigger plan. The reason why I say that is because this is something you've put a lot of thought into here with the Hermit card. You've put a lot of thought into this. What you're going to be doing, how you're going to be executing X, Y, and Z, if you're going to be getting over an ex-lover, something along those lines. So we have the Death card here. We know this is with respect to major transformation. We also know that the challenge or benefit that's crossing the Death card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of great bounty and generosity. So I think, Leos, this week, part of this transformation, something you've been contemplating for quite some time, is for you to put a solid effort into building your financial material foundation. Okay, you're a fire energy. You're impacted. We're in Aries season. Everybody's feeling this kind of breath of fresh air from Aries season, but you are really wanting to put a very strong effort on your money situation and your stability. So with the Page of Wands here, grounding it and crowning the Knight of Pentacles, you're not quite sure how to go about it. So you may be talking to people, do I put my money here? Do I put my money here? I don't know what to do. And a little afraid to take action too with the Knight of Pentacles here. Not 100% sure, but definitely exploring options. You're not worried about ex relationships. You're not worried about anybody from your past. I mean, you may care about them, but it's like not even on your mind. This is more about you building for you. And I'm sorry this is going so fast. It's just very clear. So the Wheel of Fortune, Leos, okay, this is how you view your situation, okay? You're working very hard to change your situation, and that is how it's going to turn out. You are changing your situation. How other people see you is working tirelessly. Your hopes and fears is that someone is spying on you, or that somebody is stalking you, or that they're watching you and they're not agreeing with how you're going about doing it. So this is kind of interesting, because this shows the fact that this is you're hoping this or you're fearing this. There's a little bit of self-confidence, lacking self-confidence here, because you shouldn't care at all what people are thinking. Okay, so you're afraid somebody is, maybe it's this person. Maybe you're really trying to move away from this person and you're really afraid they are watching you. Or on the flip side, keep in mind, this is hopes and fears. You could be hoping that they are watching you, because you're going to be making major transformations and really start rolling in that money. And you almost might be hoping that they see that. So that's good. Okay, and then your outcome is the Two of Swords. So there's a big decision where to put money, if you need to get another job, that type of thing. Where, there's a decision coming up. But you're ready. This is definitely something you've been contemplating for some time now, Leos. Okay, high level advice and guidance. High level advice and guidance for Leos. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're getting over some sort of relationship or heartbreak, but you're quickly fixing it. Okay, beautiful. We have the Moon, the Fountain, and the Ten of Swords. So hurt feelings, secrets, but also going with the flow and actually moving towards what makes you feel good without placing expectations on it. So this is a very good energy for you. And then we have the Nine of Swords. You're actually trying to really rectify a situation, not fix it, but you're trying to be better and better yourself out of it. Because Leos, you're king of the jungle. You roar and you want people to hear. So you're doing that now. You're trying to be oh yeah, you don't want me, or we broke up, or I don't want you because you cheated on me, whatever. You're trying to really make a statement here with how you're making changes in your life. So good. It's going to go really well. All right, Leos. Thank you so much. I love you. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading. April 1st through the 7th. April 1st through the 7th for Sagittarius. There's the Moon being crossed by Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Well, you're definitely coming from a place of feeling... Holy shit, Sagittarius. What's going on? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. What's happening this week? Oh, I forgot to pull. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, what is happening this week? Holy crap. First of all, okay, bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups reversed. You got really tired of working on something because it wasn't making you happy. So, okay, what did you do? You started really feeling like a failure. You were not happy with the situation. This could really involve love, obviously, because we have secrets here. We have feeling left out in the cold. We potentially have money issues. We have a emotional imbalance on every level. This is your card. Okay, and when you're feeling like a failure or feeling like things didn't go the way you wanted them to, and we have the Ten of Cups reversed, I mean, you're just not feeling good. You're not tapping into your higher intuition. You're so consumed about, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing, Sagittarius, but you're so consumed on, right now it's in that phase where what they did to you, or you're trying to reconcile in your own mind that actually happened. You're sitting there kind of dazed and confused. Did that really actually happen? So you're not really yet ready to tap into your intuition because you're still trying to realize that it happened. I don't know what it was, but it was a major tower moment. The future, okay? Ten of Pentacles. This is good that this is still here because you're still aiming for this. You still want this. However, it is also showing that it's not this week, all right? This is going to take either a lot of rectification or a lot of work to get back to this place, either with this person or with your current career. Again, remember when I said dazed and confused? Yeah, okay, we have the tower here. You had a tower moment either last week or early this week. And okay, it's good that you had it. It's over. We know it's over. We can see something major happened here. But this is now giving you the opportunity to rebuild something from the ground up. However, again, back to you feeling dazed and confused, Sagittarius. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands here and a lack of communication. This is how other people or the outside world are viewing you. So they're kind of viewing you as being shut off and quiet. Your hopes and fears are that you're not going to get back to this structured environment that you either once had, or this job that you once had, or this marriage that you once had. This is your hopes and fears, that you're losing this structure, you're losing this stability, all right? And very conniving, manipulative individual. I don't know if this is your lover or your ex or somebody in the workplace, but this is deceit, manipulation, lies. This is very, very, very controlling behavior. It's an air sign or an air type of energy, somebody that usually holds a high level legal or scientific type of position. It could be a tenured like research professor, somebody along those lines. They can also be in military, so law enforcement or military, but higher up ranking. So somebody along these lines is impacting your entire week. Now this is the outcome, so it's not like it's going to get better. This is all revolving around them and what they did. You're dazed and confused about it. They're still in the picture, because obviously when you go through something like this, Sagittarius, you definitely are going to be they're going to be on the forefront of your mind. So let's pull a couple cards for advice and guidance for you, because this looks like a really kind of a crappy week for you. I'm really sorry, Sagittarius. Okay. Advice and guidance for Sagittarius. Advice and guidance for Sagittarius. Okay, Queen of Swords, there's an air sign again, Eight of Wands, communication, money, and generosity. So in terms of advice and guidance, Sagittarius, this is telling you to withhold. Okay, your emotions are going to be all over the place this week. So this is telling you to withhold, be quiet, be open to communication, let it flow, but keep it at bay in terms of, like, if you want to unleash on somebody, just don't do it. All right, say what needs to be said in a very calm and collected manner. It can be swift, but make it to the point and withhold everything, because this could have to do with money. This could have to do with the job. There's the tower again. So choosing a new job, looking for a new job, trying to get more money. This very much could be money related. It could be associated with a partner or something going on at work. But you're definitely on the hunt for new or more money. And in turn, this is also telling you to save your money. If this is not withholding communication, this is saving communication. So if we're talking about jobs and work and money and finances, this is telling you to talk to anybody and everybody about this. Okay, it will yield. Queen of Swords. Again, she is an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. She leaves emotion out of things. She's very strategic. She's very calculating in a positive way. She's a little stoic. I call her the Ice Queen, but she knows how to get shit done. And she definitely is the leader, and she definitely makes her life the way that she wants it. Okay, she typically comes from a very broken heart, so that's why she's a little stone cold. But she uses that energy and she uses that sadness and that anger to launch her and push her forward in a very strategic way. So be like that. This is telling you this week, Sagittarius, this needs to be the energy that you encompass. Okay, this needs to be that archetype of who you are this week. Leave emotion out of it. Focus on the goal. Figure out the best, fastest, most efficient way to get there, and you will. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, I love you. Thank you so much. Leave your comments below, and be sure to watch your monthly readings, because those are up also for April. And I'll see you next week. All right? Bye.